Hi everyone, this is Tina here, and I am starting a Legacy Let's Play. This is my founder, Emma Dawson, and I have created her and given her all sorts of different clothes and have moved her into this large lot on the north side of town. And I just have one more thing to do before I can start building, and that is to buy one item, and it's called the Knight of something. The Knight of Octagon. I need to buy this and put this in her inventory. Now we are all set. We have $1,800 to build a small room or shack, as you may call it, and hopefully put a bed in there. And that's about all we can afford right now. And really, I'm just going to build something as small as I can and hopefully be able to put a door, a bed, and I think, yeah, I can put a bed in there. I might even be able to make it smaller. I like to have an actual room versus having it just out in the open. That's just me. It's my personal preference. I'm going to get the cheapest wallpaper or cheapest paint, and just something that's something kind of bright, because at least for the inside. What can we get for the outside? Let's get something darker for the outside. Just something basic. Let's actually go with some siding or something for the outside. Oh, this is $4. Well, let's just go with it. Okay. So that's that, and we'll just put a simple roof on the top, just to make it look nice. I don't think that costs anything. But we will have to do a bit of painting here. It does both sides. Okay. So let's go back down and put a little bit of flooring down as well. I'm not sure what the cheapest. This is wood, it's $4. This is carpet, it's $4. Everything looks like it's $4. I think I'll just get some carpet. Some simple beige carpet will do. Okay, now let's go and get a bed. Let's go to... And we're just going to start with a generic bed. We could spend $500 on this bed. This is for a teen. Or we can start with this bed for $300. I think we're going to start with this bed. Actually, let me get some light first, because I need to be able to see what I'm doing. And the light that I find I like the best is this light here, because it is the brightest. And that way, when I place my bed, I can see what I am doing. So we're going to go with this bed, and I think I'll leave it that color because it kind of looks nice with the wall tone. And let's see if we can afford anything else. I'm going to try and see about a refrigerator. No refrigerator. So it's pointless to even get countertops at this point. I don't even know if I could get a microwave, but not if I buy a counter to put it on. So I guess it is, we have a bed. I bet we could probably make this a little bit smaller. And then maybe, can we afford more? We can afford a refrigerator? Yes. let's see. Let's just get a basic refrigerator. And no counters. We can't afford counters at this point. So, let's see. Okay, so we have a refrigerator. At least we can have basic meals, and as soon as we start earning money, we can buy some counters. But I did want to see if we could afford... wonder if we should get an easel instead. We could go to the art gallery and paint on the easel for right now, I think. So let me tell you what I have decided to do with my challenge. Okay, so there's several different things that you need to select right up front. And the first thing is I've chosen my traits and everything. She is a young adult, and I have done everything I need to do to get her on her lot. I am going to be following the gender law of matriarch, which means that only female children can become the heir unless there are no female children, and then at that point it becomes the then the male children can become heir, and I'm following the oldest rules in that case. The traditional, I'm following the bloodline or blood law, and I'm following traditional. The children who are naturally born from the previous generation are eligible to be named heir. Adopted children are ineligible to be named heir unless there are no naturally born children, at which point they can become eligible. I'm not sure I'm going to do much adopting, but it may become necessary. I'm not sure if I can't get a spouse. The next thing is the heir law, and I'm going by the firstborn, which means that the oldest by order of joining the family is eligible to be named heir. And if the children die, then the next oldest would become heir. So those are the laws that I am going to be following for this challenge. And I have made note of that because 10 generations is a long time. In fact, let me double check to make sure that I have my gameplay on normal. I don't. Let me play normal. Okay, apply that. And I'm just going to change that down while I'm in here as well. Okay, so I have gameplay on normal, and I am not planning on calculating points. That's going to be way too much work. So I'm just going to play out the 10 generations and not specifically play by points. And what I might do is, if we cannot find a suitable spouse in the neighborhood, that's one other thing I wanted to double check. Sorry about that. If we cannot find a suitable spouse in the neighborhood, then I will either create a spouse to put in the world and have her find him and create a relationship with him. Or I will possibly ask you guys to create a husband that she will then find and begin a relationship with. There is also the other option of using one of the legacy loves that have been created. I did go out and look at those because I am starting with a female founder. There's not that many male founder or male legacy loves out there yet. So we're going to start here and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and push play, and I'm going to go ahead and get her a job. Now, actually, let me pause it for one more moment so I can tell you what her aspiration is. Her aspiration is to become a best-selling author. So right now she needs to write books and read books at the library. Okay, so right now she has no computer, so she must go to the library in which to use a computer. She has no job, but since her aspiration is to be a best-selling author, I think I might have her take up the writing career, because then it will kind of coincide with her aspiration as well. Obviously, she has no skills yet, no relationships, and nothing in her inventory. Her traits are creative, bookworm, outgoing, and the muser trait comes from the creativity aspiration. Right now, her needs are quite full, so I think I'm going to have her find a job first so that we can get that taken care of, and then I will have her head right over to the library. So we're going to choose the writing career, and now we're going to travel to the library. She starts at 11 a.m. on Monday for her job. So we'll travel to the library. Now we will see who is here at the library. Maybe we can meet somebody. Mortimer Goth. Let's just introduce, and this is land grab, I think. Yes. So we'll introduce ourselves to this guy here. I'm not interested in marrying a land grab or a goth. Oh, there we go. I thought she introduced him. Now I know that there are a lot of people that are in this town, but I would like to not marry somebody like land grab or caliente or goth. Who is this over here? So I would like to marry just a general person, and we have to make sure that they don't have any money, that they don't bring any money with them when they come. Goodness, the voices are quite loud. Maybe I need to change that really quick. They're speaking loud today. So, yeah, so if the spouse happens to bring in some money to the marriage when they come, then we must do the cheat and take that out. But we are going to see if we can meet somebody. Oh, now he's getting up, so let's sit down here and use this computer. Let's write a book. We need to, for our aspiration, we need to write 2 books, and for our work, we need to read books. So let's first practice writing, or let's write a book, and then we will read something. Now, being that she's at the library, and I'm just going to use that. Being that she's at the library and she's already chatting with this guy, it's probably going to take her longer to write this book, but hopefully it won't be too bad. We'll have to keep an eye on her skills as well.
Wixona Zarspa. Penfit Vabris.
Vilpa Brehe. Gibaru Benu.
I'm surprised that there's not more people here at the library.
Skiba Glash. Wiboose.
Now I might have to have her stop talking to this man.
Seneca? Lindy Gernaya.
Maybe we will ask him, you know, find a little bit of information about him. Can we ask him, can we get to know him? Yes. Let's get to know him.
Torka Chusen? Gaba.
He's materialistic, which means he's going to want to buy stuff all the time. But we are hoping to be rich at some point. Probably not this first generation, but so probably not in his lifetime. And it's too bad we can't find out what the age of the person that we're chatting with is. And I think this is another. Oh, this is a cough.
Nerkska Shararg. Hibawauchinosa. Dag Dag. Usanad Zarspa.
She's really having a nice conversation with him. Jimmy School.
Yeftime, Abasan. Simze Chorib. Yefkabumzoy. Falanas Pitfall. Bivanj. Fimti Swibik. Skisnapushi.
Now, she does not have to marry the first person she meets. She does have 20 days before she becomes an adult. Now, I probably would want her to have a relationship. Who is this guy over here? I would like to have her know. Oh, he's leaving. I would like to have her know who she's marrying. So I would like her to know the traits of each person before she decides she's going to marry that person. I'm going to let her work on her book there for a moment. And then I'm going to have her read something. We still have plenty of time. And how... Oh, her needs are perfectly fine. And let's see, let's read... Let's read charisma. That would be good. We don't really need cooking yet because we don't really have any cooking equipment at our house. Put down the milkshake. I think that might be... Charisma might be the best one to read right now because she needs to really meet people, and that might help her meet people. Get to know them better and whatnot. She's still got a ways to go on that book. She wants to finish reading a book. She wants to dance to music. If her needs are still up pretty good when we finish reading our book, I might take her to the nightclub. Let's see how that goes. Maybe she can meet some people over there. And then we will also... Who's this guy? Ian. Let's have her do a friendly introduction to him. I guess she's not. Oh, because she's supposed to be reading a book. Maybe she will talk to him once she finishes her book, or finishes writing the book, starts reading the book, and then she might say hello to him. So let's... She leveled up to level 2. That's good. She's almost done with that book. Okay, she finished her book. That's good. 1 of 2. She's going to read a book in the library, so that should cover that aspiration, that part of the aspiration. Let's see if she's going to do a friendly introduction to him while she's sitting here. I don't know. It doesn't appear that she's going to. And it doesn't show when she's reading the book how much time she has left to read that specific book. So that's interesting. And yes, she has acquired the charisma skill, but she might have had that before just by talking to people.
Befete Pelka. Benu. Baribi. Dumse Bruhana.
But yeah, I don't know. She wants to finish reading a book, but I don't know how long she has to read the book because there's no bar to let me know how long she needs to read that book. So let me see what her skills are right now. I mean, her needs. They're pretty good, but we might go over to the bar. Now let's see. So she's practiced writing for 3 hours, so that's done, and she needs to read books for she's only done 25% of that. So she still has quite a bit more to do on that. And she hasn't gotten credit for that yet. So is she done reading now? Yep, she's done reading that. Read 1 book at the library. So is she going to do a friendly introduction to him? I guess so. Somebody picked up that book. Maybe she... Oh, he is in a playful mood. Oops. Let's just read something. See what she picks out. Because she still hasn't gotten credit for the reading at the library yet. Oh, and she probably won't start reading the book until she finishes the conversation. And he is inspired. This is... Trevin.
Brapna, Guivi, Vazu, Delso, Tribs, Iba, Pleva, Zarps.
She acquired the comedy skill.
Yeah.
Let's see what she... Okay, now she's going to pull out a book and she's going to read that. Hopefully, she will get credit for reading this. She acquired the video game skill. When did she play a video game? I'm not trying to get a good shot of her. I don't think I'm gonna get a good shot of her for a screenshot. But who is this? J. Huntington III. He's probably rich. She's just gonna read her book.
Hey, Fripp, Fox does. From Crazy.
And it doesn't, again, it doesn't show how far along she's. Let's see how if she's finished this for today. She's only 75% done for today, so let's continue to have her read for right now. Oh, but she is getting hungry. How hungry is she? Yeah. Let's see if we can keep her going there for another moment. Oh, now it's complete. Okay, so now she can go to the bathroom. And then we will send her to... You can only get chips at the bar, so I think I'm just going to send her home so that she can, well, she can only get basic foods at home too, so I guess we will go to the bar. I don't think anything else. This is the gym. I don't think you can get food anywhere else like you can in Sims 3. I think you can cook out on the barbecue grill, but we don't have it. The barbecue grill is going to be like $37 or something thereabouts. It's a lot of money. So let's have her go to the bar and she can order some chips. And maybe she can meet some people there. Now normally I'm going to try and take out those loading screens, which really are not that long, but I probably will try and take them out as much as possible. But during that one I was kind of talking through it, so if I'm talking through it, then I won't remove it. But if I'm not really saying anything, then I will remove it. He's quite skilled. So let's order chips. What's his name?
Beldroga?
Steve Charso Denoy.
Lazel Pelka.
Flagisi.
Ah, Bayumi.
Is this the same guy we were talking to at the other place? Yeah, it is. Eric. You can chat with him. We know him now.
Dag, dag.
Torkachusen?
Yeah, if
Gaba.
So she's getting her hunger need met.
Ruhana Siwaba. Krimbal Doomba. Sloofa Warmba.
We can ask him. We already know he's married to
Zombo Skiba.
spouse.
Zubatube.
So he's married, so he's not going to work for us. At this point, we do not want to break up a marriage.
Stoon Weebus.
That would be a last resort.
Unga.
Bena Wexa? Oh, DZ Wog.
He is self-assured.
Larkin Moosh.
Showin. What was that? Little glitch. Okay, well, I think let's see if there's anybody else out here that we can introduce ourselves to. Mostly women, but that's okay. We can have some female friends also.
Kusip. Semso Quink. Zobe. Benorvizoi. Organ Dens. Bazaar.
And then I think I will send her home after she does a friendly introduction here.
Oh, chaps.
Samba.
Unless somebody else comes in. So apparently not. So let's go ahead and go home. We'll travel home. Actually, we could just do that. It might be easier just to go travel and then home. Rather, because if we do it this way, then she will immediately go into that travel screen to know where she's going. Otherwise, she'll have to walk to the end of the lot. And that will take time.
Huh.
Yesane Simba.
What is her name? Madeline, I think it was. Okay, so let's go home to our little shack. And we might as well go to sleep because there's not a whole lot we can do. We probably should have gone to the park or something. Well, maybe we can do some scavenging. Let's see if there's anything. We could probably go over here and fish for a little bit. Here's a rock we can dig up. I'm going to try not to do a lot of scavenging for stuff like the rocks and whatnot for money. As much as possible, I'm not going to do that, but if... What is she? She's reading a book? Where did she get the book from? She stole the book from somewhere? Well, if she's... Let's just let her finish doing that. She can sit over here on the park bench, and I don't know where the book came from. She apparently got... Oh, this is the book that she wrote. That's what it is. All right, let's come over here and go fishing. So that's kind of good that she wrote a book and now she can read it and analyze it and whatnot. So that'll bring up her fun when she's at home. Oh, wow, that's a diamond. That's a good thing to have. I'm not going to sell that just yet. I'm going to use it only if we absolutely have to use it. And I don't think she's going to be able to catch anything over here because I don't think this is a very good spot for a beginner fisher. And she is getting tired now. But I'll let her fish for a few moments. Try and build up that... Oh, she actually caught something. Amazingly enough. And we will go ahead and sell that because we don't need it. It is a perch. So we'll sell that. Now, I do know that some of her job performance is going to be to self-publish books and whatnot. So I'm not going to do that with the current book just yet because we will need that in the future. So she's going to enjoy some fishing here for just a few more moments. Maybe till around 9:30. Well, it is 9:30 now. Okay, well, let's see if she's going to catch one more thing. Probably not. She's actually pretty good.
Ooh, Emball Yabahorn.
Okay, well, let's put that away. And we'll go back home. And we will sell this fish also, which is also a perch. And we will go ahead and go to sleep. And actually, I'm going to move this mailbox because I prefer to have the mailbox next to the door. It's just personal preference. So we are going to go ahead and sleep. We can get a quick meal. Oh yeah, we don't have a trash can though. I do need a trash can. Let me just get a trash can and then I will probably end this episode for today. Let's see. I guess we can search here. Let's see. Can we afford? We can't afford a big trash can. I guess we should wait. Because we do need an outside trash can. Let's go ahead and let's get this trash can. We are going to need a bigger trash can. I'm hoping that that will hold quite a bit, but I know that I had this trash can before because it was the cheapest one and it overflowed really quickly. So without a sink and everything else, we're going to have a hard time with dishes. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. It's going to go to fast mode, and then we will pick up at this point when we come back for the next episode. Again, my name is Tina, and this is my Legacy Challenge. and we are just getting started. She's barely had a chance to get introduced to this neighborhood and has only met a few people. But maybe one of them will be a potential spouse. We shall wait and see. So thanks again for watching. I hope you're enjoying it. Bye for now.